please kindly subscribe to our channel. Welcome to this channel. Here are 15 places you won't believe actually exist on Earth. If you are new to our channel, please kindly subscribe, like, share and please do comment on this video. We would like to hear from you. Now, let's go! Do you know that unbelievable places exist all over the world? From windswept trees still standing tall to glowing caves, to a place that actually looks like the Eye of Sauron, to pink, but not strawberry flavored, lakes, nature and at times human interference, can be wicked and tricky with its wonders and accidents. It's there all over the world. Oh, you do not always have to be a traveler to see all unreal looking these places, but eventually, as and when you get time, you can switch to your llama legs and trek your way to an otherworldly experience. There are places in the world you won't believe exist. Number 1. The floating islands of Lake Titicaca, Peru. These floating islands are the home of the Urus tribe, one which predates the Incan civilization. A gem to behold, you should try and visit there. Number 2. Salar de Uyuni, Bolivia. Salar de Uyuni, amid the Andes in southwest Bolivia, is the world's largest salt flat, also a mirror, and a major breeding ground for several species of flamingos. Number 3. Fly Geyser, Nevada. It was created accidentally when scientists were exploring sources for geothermal energy. The Fly Geyser is located on Fly Ranch, a 3,800-acre parcel of land in northern Nevada purchased by the Burning Man project in 2016. It is an amazing site that is located about 2 hours north of Reno, on the edge of the Nevada Black Rock Desert. The first geyser on the site began to form in 1916 when residents were seeking irrigation water and drilled a well. This well was quickly abandoned when it was discovered that the water inside was too hot, and so began the development of the first geyser. Similarly, the main geyser was created accidentally in 1964 after a geothermal power company drilled a test well at the site. According to later newspaper reports, the well was either left uncapped or was improperly plugged. In either case, the scalding hot water shot from the well hole and calcium carbonate deposits began to form, growing several inches each year. Jump forward several decades, and those deposits have become 3 large mounds that rise out of a field of tall reeds and grasses. The sediments are now almost 6 feet tall and are multicolored green and red. The geyser's trio of travertine cones still spew scalding hot water about 4 or 5 feet into the air. Scientists who are familiar with the geyser note that the coloring on the outside of the mounds is the result of thermophilic algae, which flourishes in moist, hot environments. Number 4. The Enchanted Well, Brazil. Found in a dolomite cave, it is known primarily for its highly transparent water. People can easily see through to the cavern floor. Oh, and it contains one of the few populations of blind catfish. Number 5. The Reshot Structure, Africa. The Reshot Structure, or the Eye of the Sahara, is a prominent geological circular feature in the Sahara Desert. Earlier believed to be a meteor impact, and then a geographical transformation, its origin is still a mystery. Or, does the Eye of Sauron exist for real? The Reshot Structure is a large circular geological formation in the Sahara Desert in Mauritania, Africa. It is approximately 40 kilometers, that's around 25 miles, in diameter. Because of its wide span, it wasn't discovered until the beginning of space exploration. The first people to see this geological wonder were James McDivitt and Edward White, the 2 astronauts of the Gemini 4 mission, in 1965. Thanks to space exploration, we are able to learn more and more about our planet and its many marvels, such as the Reshot Structure. Based on its round shape with its concentric circles, you would probably first think that it's either an ancient volcano or a crater made by the impact of some huge meteorite that hit Earth in the distant past. But none of these are the causes of the Reshot Structure. Number 6. Maitomo Glowworm Caves, in New Zealand. Known for its population of glowworms, a species found exclusively in New Zealand, this place greets you with thousands of magical glowworms as you glide inside the cave. Sigh. In 1887, English surveyor Fred Mace and local Maori chief Tāna Tinarau decided to explore the caves of Waitomo. They entered the cave system on a tiny raft where a stream descends into the underground, and with their candles, they carefully navigated the stream through the caves. In the darkness, they noticed star-like lights scattered across the formations above their heads. The glowworm is a catch-all name for the bioluminescent larvae of various species. The larvae of the beetle fireflies, Lampyridae, beetle larvae, Phainbottidae, and of Arachnocampa, a type of fungus gnat all bioluminescence. It is these fungus gnats that can be found in massive numbers in Waitomo caves. The fungus gnat larvae cling to rock walls and hunt for long strings of sticky mucus. When seen in large groups, they are truly astounding. Elated with joy, the two men would return many times to explore further. On an independent trip, Tinarau found a land entrance, which is the same entrance that is used today by tourists from around the world. Tourists started visiting in 1889 when Tinarau and his wife began leading tours. Today, many cave guides are descendants of Tinarau and his wife, and the fungus gnats, with their long strings of sticky mucus, still glow beautiful. Number 7. Zhongya Dansha Landform in Gansu, China. Known as the eye candy of Zhongya, these colorful rocks are the perfect place to win over any art lover's heart. The unusual colors of the rocks are the result of red sandstone and mineral deposits being laid down over 24 million years. Some people believe that God overturned his palette, and the out of a fairy tale Zhongya Dansha landform formed. While for geologists, they praise the Dansha landform as one of the greatest masterpieces of our mother planet. As for tourists, you really have to visit this incredible natural wonder, and do some real photography here if possible. On the year 2000, a journalist and a farmer Lei Yixing in Leisei County found the magical Zhongya Dansha landform and reported on the newspaper. People were all shocked after seeing the photos, and this amazing landform attracted many visitors to explore this rare landscape. Number 8. Mount Roraima, South America. Mount Roraima, an enormous flat-topped mountain, has its cliffs rising from one of the most remote areas of the Amazon rainforest. These tabletop mountains are considered some of the oldest geological formations, dating back to over 2 billion years ago. Located in Venezuela's Canaima National Park, Mount Roraima is the highest of the Pacaraima chain of Tepu Plateau. Mount Roraima is 9 miles, 14 kilometers, long, and 9,222 feet, 2,810 meters, tall at its highest point, with 1,300 feet, 400 meters, cliffs on each side of the plateau. At its summit, Roraima is largely sandstone without much vegetation, though a few sparse bushes can be found. The isolated nature of the plateau makes it home to many unique species of flora, such as pitcher plants, bellflower and Rapadia heather. Mount Roraima is situated on the border of Venezuela, Guyana, and Brazil, with almost 75% of the mountain falling into Venezuelan territory. Whilst the Tepu, tabletop mountain, is the highest landform in Guyana, both Brazil and Venezuela have higher landmarks. The summit experiences heavy rainfall all year round, which as a result of its flat surface, leads to random waterfalls popping up at various locations across the plateau. Angel Falls, the tallest waterfall in the world, is located on a similar tabletop mountain approximately 130 miles away, and falls within the same national park. The formation was first described by the English explorer Sir Walter Raleigh in 1596 after his visit to Guyana in search of the legendary golden city of El Dorado, but frustratingly he was unable to climb it as no viable route to the summit was known at the time. Mount Roraima was the first major tepu in the world to be climbed in 1884 when Everard Byrne trekked up a forested trail. This trail is the only easy way up, following a natural staircase-like route on the Venezuelan side. Other routes do exist, though are extremely difficult and require technical rock climbing experience. Everard Byrne later went on to become the governor of Fiji. Number 9. The Mendenhall Glacier. The Mendenhall Glacier is a 12-mile-long glacier in the Mendenhall Valley, located only 12 miles from downtown Juneau in southeast Alaska. The ice caves inside the glacier and are accessible only to those willing to hike to, and then ice climb over the glacier. The Mendenhall Glacier is one of the most beautiful and accessible glaciers in the US, loved for its dazzling blue glacial ice that stretches for 13.6 miles. Start at the visitor center to learn about the area's ecosystem and wildlife, then follow the photo point trail up to an overlook for the best views of the glacier, before heading on a hike to the popular Nugget Falls. The glacier is accessible all year round, but is best visited from May to October for the most pleasant weather. Visit the glacier as part of a tour, which can include a whale watching cruise, a glacier hike, and canoeing at Lake Mendenhall. Once inside, you will earn a lifetime experience. Just pack those goddamn bags and go already. Number 10. The Emerald Ice, Lake Baikal, Russia. Covered in a blanket of stunning ice sculptures, this vast white landscape is a stunning creation of nature. The naturally formed ice blocks created due to the extreme weather conditions holds 1/5 of the world's fresh water. Lake Baikal in southern Siberia remains covered with ice for almost 5 months a year. Every winter as the temperature plummets below zero, the surface of the world's largest freshwater lake freezes. But ice doesn't begin to form until the middle of winter, long after the beginning of severe Siberian frosts. When other rivers and lakes froze long before in the year, Baikal still resists ice formation. Its cold waves break against the shore and decorate the seaboard rocks with icy patterns. But when it starts freezing, typically in the beginning of January, it stays frozen for the next 5 months. The ice on average is about a meter thick, allowing cars and trucks to be easily driven over. The thickest sections can be up to 2 meters thick. Number 11, the Sun Dong Cave in Vietnam. The Sun Dong Cave in Vietnam is one of the world's largest caves. It is so huge that it has its own river and jungle. At a little more than a 200-meter high, 150-meter wide and 5-kilometer long area to its name. Sun Dong is considered to be the largest cave in the world, based on volume, and also the biggest cave in Vietnam, found by Ho Kang, a Phong Nha jungle man in 1990. In 2009, Hang Sun Dong was officially surveyed and measured by the British Vietnam Cave Expedition Team led by Howard Lindbergh. The expedition team then announced it as the world's largest natural cave with a volume of 38.5 million cubic meter. The measurements were then accepted by a number of world's senior past geologists, including Dr. Tony Walton. This team, along with National Geographic magazine, had announced Sun Dong Cave as the largest natural limestone cave on the planet in the same year. In 2013, the Guinness World Records organization recorded it as the world's largest natural cave. Many people mistook Sun Dong Cave, the largest cave in the world, with Mammoth Cave, the world's longest known cave system, located in Mammoth Cave National Park, an American national park in west central Kentucky, and that Sun Dong is the largest cave passage. We implore you to include it in your bucket list if you haven't already. Number 12, the Chocolate Hills. The Chocolate Hills is located in the middle of the island of Bohol, in the Philippines. This extraordinary landscape is unique to this small island. Despite an abundant presence of the hills, their origin is unclear. The Chocolate Hills are a group of unusually shaped hills located in the middle of the island of Bohol in Philippines. This extraordinary landscape is unique to this small island. It is unknown how many chocolate hills there are. It is known that at the bare minimum there are 1,268 hills, but some estimates put this number as high as 1776. The hills are not huge, the highest one barely reaches 120 meters in height. The conical chocolate hills are scattered within a 50 square kilometer area. Mystery still surrounds how the chocolate hills were formed. Number 13, the Slot Canyon in the American Southwest. Antelope Canyon includes 2 separate, photogenic slot canyon sections. Located on Navajo land east of Arizona, it is quite a stunning work of nature's art. It's a stunning slot canyon that is one of the most photographed locations in the world. The canyon walls, formed by thousands of years of wind and water erosion, are an otherworldly landscape of curving lines, twisting shapes, and vibrant colors. Number 14, the Wave, Arizona. The sandstone rock formation situated in Arizona, the Wave is an inviting challenge for hikers and photographers for its colorful, undulating wave-like forms to experiment with. Hugging the Utah border in northern Arizona, the Wave makes its home in the 112,500-acre Paria Canyon Vermilion-Foots wilderness area. The famously photographed sandstone formations of the Wave look like an undulating orange and pink landscape, a nature-made work of art rivaling the masterpieces of Van Gogh or Dali. If you want to know how to get there, travel from Highway 89, turn south on House Rock Valley Road and drive 8.3 miles to the Wire Pass Trailhead parking lot. Although you can make it to the trailhead in a 2-wheel drive, high-clearance vehicle, the road is unpaved and minimally maintained. When it rains, you will need 4-wheel drive. Always check road conditions before you go. Number 15, Shimmering Shores of Bali, Maldives. Known as Heaven on Earth, the shining waters look like a mirror that reflects the twinkling stars above. The trick is done by the phytoplanktons, which are bioluminescent and reflect a blue color. The water here is filled with this plankton, and the movement of the waves causes it to glow, creating an incredible shimmering effect that looks like the sea is full of stars. That's it, folks. Please kindly subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one, every week. Thanks.